What's good, everybody? Right now, I am just sitting right here because I am exhausted. And the reason for that is for the pre-workout that I'm going to review for you guys today. Literally, had me resting for the last day and a half because I worked out with this pre-workout on Saturday, and I was just I went hard in the gym. That's all I gotta say. Hit the gym today again with the same pre-workout, and it is none other than the new and improved Stim THUGGA from Labz. Now this one, I'm literally gonna just get off of this for a little bit, so you guys can see how sick Labz went on this label. They went with the GTA vibes, and everything has a 3D pop with the gloss finish. And we get the holographic Labz label right here. And I kept this as well just because they even go hard on the plastic seal. Look how sick it is right here. I believe it does say be someone. I can't read all the letters on this, but I believe that's what it says. And this label is pretty different from the original label. And also, we are getting 5 trademark ingredients right here in the front. We're getting beta puree or beta puree, uh, asthma gas for agnatine sulfate for the pumps. We're getting ignitro, infinergy, and estrogen. So 5 trademark ingredients in this tub, and this label is very different from the original label. And I have it right here, the old version or the OG, and this one was just called Stim Thug. Now this one is Stim THUGGA. So there is literally night and day with these two labels, and I can't even do a real comparison just because the label has been switched up. Just know this one's the OG, and this one is the new version, and this one, you guys have to pick this one up. It's already flying off the shelves. People in the UK are trying this, but enough chatter, and let's get into the rest of this review. I'm just gonna stand thinking about it because even though my legs are tired, but I'm doing it for you guys, all right? Looks better. Looking at the camera, looks a little better anyways. So enough chit chat. And let's get into the flavor I ended up getting sent to me. So big shout out to Mike at Labz, and also Mike, the VP of Labz. Always follow him, I think, on Instagram. He's the big rigatoni. So let's get into the flavor that I got sent over, and it is the watermelon peach flavor. Now, if you do not follow Labz, this is the best flavor you can try from Labz up to date. Like, there has been so many flavors that they drop, but this one takes the cake 110%. Now, if you do follow Labz, then this flavor will taste similar to the watermelon peach thickwood pump formula that they do have, the liquid pump formula that I have right here. And this one I literally picked up again in this summer for, I think it was like their Memorial Day sale or something like that. And it is the watermelon peach flavor. So it won't taste exactly like this just because it has more ingredients in it, but it's very similar to it. And talking about the watermelon peach flavor, it is a slamming flavor, and it's not just approved by myself, it's approved by my brother and my other boy that was with me. If you do follow me on IG, you saw him in the background of the picture of me flexing at the gym on Saturday, and you would see that he was exhausted. He was like literally hand resting on the side. But I'm just talking a lot because I'm excited. Literally, there hasn't been a pre-workout that has gotten me so hyped up after I ran it. That wasn't a DMHA pre-workout, so that's a disclaimer right there. This is almost up there with the other DMHA hitters. So coming back to the flavor, very slamming. 10 out of 10, the best flavor I've tasted so far from Labz. and gets my stamp of approval. And also another thing that they are doing, I remember Mike just posted this on Instagram the other day. The owner of Labz, he is reformulating the strawberry lemonade because he tasted it again and he didn't like it, so he's getting reformulated. So if that flavor for the pre-workout is out of stock, do not do not go into stress. He is just revamping the flavor, and then it'll be out again. So all in all, guys, if you do have a sensitive palate and you love a great tasting pre-workout, then pick up the watermelon peach flavor for the Stim THUGGA pre-workout. Enough about the flavor. Now let's get into the supplement facts because I cannot wait to share them with you. So let's start off with the serving size. You are getting a 1 scoop serving size, no 2 scoops, no half scoops, nothing midway. It's just 1 scoop and it is 20 grams. And full disclaimer, it is a flat level scoop. And like always, I will put a picture right here. So as you saw right there in the picture, you do not have to weigh this one out. Flat level scoop every single day of the week, 8 times a week. So all you have to do is just take the scoop, throw it in your shaker, and you're good to go. And we are also getting 20 servings in the container for the new Stim THUGGA. I'm not complaining. This formula is too amazing, and it's fine. Honestly, I can deal with that. Now let's jump into the first ingredient that we are getting in here. We are getting L-citrulline at 6,000 milligrams. I know it's not the recommended amount, but 6,000 milligrams, that will do the job and more. If you are putting tension on the muscle, I learned that from the big homie GGH. So I am not biting or anything like that. It's just the way that you work out, meaning that 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline is enough for the pumps. And let's get into the betas because we are getting beta alanine at 4,000 milligrams. That is 800 milligrams over the recommended amount. Now you will be feeling these betas, especially in the face and in the hands, and they will be lasting. That's what I'll tell you straight off the bat. Now the next ingredient we are getting in here is some beta puree, trademark name, at 2,000 milligrams. So first trademark ingredient. So you already know they threw a little bit more money in this label. Now, following that, we are getting some agmatine sulfate as Agmas trademark name, another trademark ingredient at 1,000 milligrams. That will add to the pumps with the 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline. So you're good to go to get a great pump in the gym. If you don't believe me, look at the muscles flexing out here. This is from the morning workout session, and it's still hard as a rock from the morning. And I did back and shoulders, so my arms popped out even when I wasn't doing biceps. Now the next ingredient you're getting in here is some choline bicitrate at 800 milligrams. Now this ingredient right here will elevate the mood and will give you that nice illicit feeling in the gym, and especially combined with the rest of the ingredients, you will be feeling more than a regular nootropic buzz. Now the next ingredient you are getting in here is some pink Himalayan sea salt at 500 milligrams. Now this is the third ingredient that will add to the pumps, and also this will add to the hydration while you're working out. Then following that, we are getting some beta phenomenylene ACL. I always have an issue with this long ass word. I am not a chemist. I do have a bachelor's, but I am not a chemist. I didn't go to school for this stuff. So forgive me for that. We are getting it at 400 milligrams. So let's get into the energy that will be driving us through our workout sessions. Now we are getting some caffeine anhydrous at 400 milligrams. Now, if you know me, anything over 300 will get me going. So 400 milligrams of caffeine is more than enough for me to do any type of workout, whether it's legs, back, shoulders, arms, combo of upper and lower, whatever it is, even basketball. That it'll get me through all that. Following that, we are getting a nitro trademark name for Araya genesis. So we're already getting into our third trademark ingredient. And the Araya genesis, we are getting it at 300 milligrams. Now, I will tell you this, the Araya in here is very well sourced, and you can actually taste a little bit on the back end while you're sipping on this Stim THUGGA pre-workout. Now, following that, we are getting some theobromine at 200 milligrams of caffeine. Theobromine will give you that caffeine effect or similar to that, so and will just add to your energy output while you're working out and the whole time you're in the gym. Following that, we are getting some decaffeinated Malate as Infinergy. We're hitting that fourth trademark ingredient at 50 milligrams. So it doesn't give us the ratio of how much of the caffeinated Malate we are getting in here. So I'm going to take it at face value at 50 milligrams. So we are getting in total 450 milligrams of caffeine. So for sure, this will get you going in the gym and afterwards as well. All right, so the next ingredient on the list is Synephrine HCl at 50 milligrams. Now, Synephrine HCl is used more for a nootropic hit and also will help you lose a little bit more weight or burn a little bit more calories while you're working out. Seen this in a lot of fat burners. I love to see this in this new Stim THUGGA pre-workout. Now, we are getting into the fifth trademark ingredient, and we are getting some estrogen, trademark name at 50 milligrams. Estrogen is great for the absorption and also great for gut health. So we are getting a great ingredient and something that we can trust that will help us absorb the pre-workout faster and help us if we have anything stuck to the gut. The last ingredient that we are getting in here is some alpha yohimbine at 2 milligrams. And in the original Stim THUGGA, we only got 1 milligram, so they added another additional milligram here. So I feel like it was a great choice to add another milligram of alpha yohimbine. Honestly, combined with all the other nootropics and ingredients to give you that nice head buzz and also that almost illicit feeling. Oh, like I literally told Mike I was flying off this after I was working out on Saturday, keeping it 100 with you guys because that's how I was feeling. At the time, I was feeling good, energized, and I was just like almost like on cloud nine. I could say like I hit like cloud 7 or 8, something like that. That's how I was feeling. So enough about that, and let's get into the effects of the new Stim THUGGA and how it will hit and how it should hit when you ingest this. So the first 15 minutes after you down this, you will start feeling the betas as you are getting 4,000 milligrams of beta, but is also well sourced, so you will be feeling it, excuse me for that, in your face and especially in your hands. I felt like a stabbing feeling, like a little bit on the top of my forehead and around my hands. It felt like a little nice massage more than anything, but it did provide that sense of urgency and making you want to move more than anything. Aside from that, it kind of takes a back seat when you hit that 25-minute time frame, and then out of nowhere, it will you will just start feeling a nice, you like type or teetering towards euphoric or illicit feeling, but more of a nootropic bubble and an insane focus. And I literally didn't even know when this came in. For me, we stretched when we were in the gym on Saturday, and after I felt the betas take a back seat, I started feeling the nootropic hit, and then I started feeling the energy while we were playing basketball. So in between, I think it had to be like around that 30 to 35-minute time frame. That's when I started feeling that crazy focus, that zoned in feeling, and that nootropic hit. Because, like I told you, like you will feel it come out of nowhere. Let's say if you're gonna be doing some cardio, you're gonna be on the treadmill, boom, out of nowhere, you're gonna feel that sensation. You won't feel any tingles on it; it will just hit you. And that's how I was feeling when I was playing basketball. And you can hit up my boys and you can ask them. I was on point for that first game right when I started feeling that great focus and that green nootropic buzz and that energy. Oh man, it hits, but it doesn't hit you to the point that you're running and you gotta move. Nah, it's a different type of energy, but it's enough to get you going. And we played two games. It was half court games because I am a little older, so I can't be running full court all the time, or else I'll wake up feeling it the next day, especially in my lower back more than anything. So it ran us about 45 minutes. First game, like I said, I was on point making my 3-pointers. I usually do not make a lot of 3-pointers, but in this game, I believe I made 3, and I made the layup with the end 1 because I did get fouled at the end for us to win. So I was feeling on top of the world because when you make that final shot and you got bumped and the ball still went in, you are on cloud 9. But like I said, it's not. It's teetering towards that level. I was feeling like on cloud 7, cloud 8, keeping it a buck. So after the 45 minutes were done, we only took like 3-minute breaks in between the first and the second game, and that's literally because you will feel the energy, you will feel the endurance that it gives you, and the laser focus to just focus on the task at hand, passing the ball, like focusing on where everybody's at. And we just had a blast playing basketball. It was more or less playing, but one of my boys took the scary hours because he likes DMHA pre-workouts for a Saturday. But I was like, okay, got you with that one. And FYI, he loved that one. But for us three that were taking the new Stim THUGGA, we did not feel any fatigue or anything like that. After playing basketball, we rested for about 5 minutes. So around that 50 to 51 minute time frame, we headed over to the weights. And when we hit the weights, we were doing a combo of chest and arms. So start off with chest. We went up from 25 to I think it was like 55 on each side. So you guys can do the math, but regardless, we still had enough energy and power output and endurance after playing basketball to just keep going. And that was something very surprising, especially from a pre workout that doesn't have any illicit ingredients like DMHA, DMAA, or anything else, or even a spike product, because there are a couple out there. But coming back to the effects, when we're doing weights, we hit about another 40 minutes of weights. So total, it was like 85 minutes of a grueling workout, and I say grueling because we did not take a lot of breaks. We were going hard and burning a lot of calories. I did notice I was sweating a little bit more, but I didn't feel dehydrated, which was something that I did like, meaning that I wasn't reaching for my amino. And the second time I tried this for the round 2 test run, I took this today, December 10th, and I had a blast, and it hit me the same way, but this time we're doing shoulders and back, just myself and my brother. And again, flavor was amazing, and in 15 minutes felt the betas, and by that 35-minute time frame I was already feeling great and feeling in the zone with the laser focus, that endurance, and that power output to get through my gym session pretty quick. We did shoulders and back, 45 minutes, and then we just finished off with about 8 minutes of cardio, 5 regular minutes, and then just a quick 3-minute cool down. So all in all, guys, the new Stim THUGGA pre-workout from Kilo Labz is the truth for a daily pre-workout use, but this is for more of the experienced people or experienced gym goers, just because of how much caffeine it has. It has about 450 milligrams of caffeine. So if you can take this throughout the week, like myself and a lot of other people in the community, then yeah, you can pick this one up and use it 3 times a week, take a little break, and then start back up again. Or if you want to have a pre-workout that will get you through a grueling Saturday or Sunday gym session, then the new Stim THUGGA is the way to go as well. And one thing I did want to add was my mom actually did try this one as well, and she actually fell in love with this one, but she only could take half a scoop just because it hit her pretty hard. The full serving the first day she tried this one. So for her, it's like a half a scoop on a weekday, and it has to be a full scoop only on the weekends. So if you are in that category of above 50, then you can still take this and you can hang with my mom at the gym. So if you guys do want to pick this one up, head over to theketolabs.com. Use my discount code WFS15 for 15% off your entire order. So and with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next review.